Hello, hi everybody. Welcome back. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, so I'm gonna give
Can you hear me now? Do we have another pair of headphones?
No. Boy, you better not have broken my good purple ones.
Is there another pair of headphones?
You can check in the bedroom.
Bedroom?
Or in that drawer. I saw a pair in the top drawer.
This one or this one?
That one. I thought I saw it. Hello? Can you hear us? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Alright, where is... You know where another... I can find another set?
I honestly don't know.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's what
Alright, you have no clue.
No clue.
Carpet back down in the room. Oh, yeah, it's not exactly how it is.
How are you doing today, love? I don't know if you know that your mic might be muted, or I don't know if you're
At the headset?
talking.
Is there anything in store?
Yeah, I'm working on it right now. Alright.
Yeah, we sent you an invite earlier.
Where?
Didn't know if you were not at the,
Star Ninja 68. Star
Yes.
Ninja 68. Star Ninja 68. Star Ninja
Yes.
68. Star Ninja 68.
Should I just go to, like...
Oh, here she is. Alright, send message. Mike. Not working.
No, don't you do that. Yeah,
There we go. Send message.
see what he is.
Alright, the message has been sent.
oh no!
Where?
The Rex is trying to follow me inside the house.
Look in your purse.
Now.
This is nice shit.
Ow. Look in your purse.
That's God, shadow, simple.
Because I know we brought some headphones to the trip.
Alright, guys, his mic is not working, so,
Well, nice to meet you,
Just
sir.
like-
No, Mike, there's no working with. My name is Chris, I need X9000. Or for short, if you like to call me the God of all gifts, I also accept that name as well. AKA
Or-
Ranger.
or
Not
just
that hard.
regular terror.
Yeah, but just know that there's always a God. That's it. Just remember that.
Alright, this is everything in my purse. I've
Yeah.
taken out everything.
Yeah.
Were you at your base club?
He's dead, dead. And those are probably up there, yeah. Yep. Instantly just murder on that. Hey, my good what you did. I'm gonna try to see what's first one, right? Oh,
Okay.
oh.
Alright, let me know when you're, back, and then, I can bring your stuff.
Obviously it wasn't Pro. Maybe Metro's then Pro?
Alright, I'll be
I
back.
swear, it's not
Yep.
Metro next time. I'll screw myself out of this.
Oh, good. Okay, I need this.
Yeah, I hate blunts.
Let's see what this one's at.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to definitely level them up. Lot more. With these games being powerhouses.
There was a 4G out here? Oh, okay.
I prefer to eat alone and appreciate my meals without distraction. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and a pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please, and make it for 3 today. Professor Lavington, where exactly did you meet our visitor? Ah, well, you know, great hole in the sky, the one the people call the space-time rift. A new friend just fell right out of it. Can't be serious. Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena and concern myself with the facts. Here, there are so many Pokemon here in the Hisui region that are in the grass, the forest, by water, wherever they like. Our job is to survey them. We know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Ugh.
I'm gonna have to hold it.
Powers they might possess, what sort of wondrous things they can do. But where is... That's where Daniel comes in. I named the character Daniel after you. Is that okay?
Of course. Of course. I'm just wondering if you were because you said Daniel. Right?
I am using your character, Daniel. I am using your profile for this playthrough.
So I'll meet up and stuff.
Mm-hmm. To get you Pokemon and stuff. It's for the Let's Play. Although I should have just done pink Pokemon since pink seems to be your favorite color, but I did blue. Sorry. I still have Amy's life alert thing.
She's got some more in
Yeah. Even though she's got a new one.
Well, it'd be nice to know that it was in your purse.
Oh, hey, she knew it was in our purse. My purse. Whatever.
Oh, shoot. I forgot.
I'll be glad when you get back on.
So just to fully optimize my because at this point, I'm just feeling like I don't really care if I have to spend $200 on a expansion card for the US card, so I'll do it. If having two checklists, it's going to be easy. Like I said, that we all have a bunch of other games that we all want to go back to play. And they take a big crap ton of space. So it's like, might as well just spend $300 to get two territories instead of to pay or $200 for just a one territory.
Ooh, yay! I can use Luxray.
Sure. But that's only if this experiment doesn't cooperate and doesn't want to power back on.
I think you're right. I think it's time we turn in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of futons and sleep here. Imagine our new friend has enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both good night. Yes, good night.
Oh, shoot.
Here's my cool.
Alright.
I got one shot.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
the next day. Good morning, Daniel. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Today's the day of your first trial, so give it all your all. What lovely weather we got. I hope you had a nice sleep. If this is a land that is strange and new to you. Let's head to headquarters then. Alright, let's go. On the first floor, don't give up. Keep those eyes open. The wild Pokemon, they're everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against the whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield. The medical corps will put you to rights. Captain Serene, Daniel said, you may enter. You're going into the city and catching 3 different Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Did the stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for him if Professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. Galaxy Team does not have the means to provide for those who cannot give without giving. If you wish to stay, you must provide any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. I'll lend you one of the satchels to carry wherever you may need. The satchel doesn't match your mode of dress. Kari, expect you to step into anything if anything goes awry. Come with me a moment. Too bad Cyndaquil isn't blue. Nope. Yes. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at the Prelude Beach will now be yours to keep. Good show. You received Oshawott. Yay! By what species has Copsons heavy catching? Ah, smashing. All three of those can be found in obsidian fields.
Leo?
Arr!
I thought you were knocking on the door.
And say nope.
And where do you put the tech rex?
No, it is.
What's that, Rex?
The tech rex? I'll bring it.
I'll have to look. We'll have to look.
And I've looked at the refrigerator and the phone.
But you haven't looked in the cryo fridge?
I looked in the brown fridge. There's like, it says there's like 0 items in there.
But did you actually look?
Yes. I looked in the refrigerator.
I don't know, buddy.
There we go.
I just didn't look in
It's a girl.
fabricator and the chemistry bathroom
You didn't hear that?
and stuff like that. And I looked at
The little screaming like, nothing like playing the one
Diva. It's a girl, so named her Diva. Alright.
Don't be sad, Kate. Try not to. Easier said than done. Just know that
Can you all hear me?
God has a better plan for you, and then that just wasn't.
There
Can
you
you
go.
all hear me?
He will. Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, Blue.
What's up?
How are you guys doing today? How's your family?
We're all doing good. My son, I don't know if I told y'all, but my son does not have his cancer back. So that's really
Nice. God, serious pain. Good. I pray for him.
thank you.
You're welcome.
That's something that we can handle it more because he lost his hair and that he actually it's kind of bad but kind of cute at the same time. Anytime he sees a bald person, he goes, "Ew, you're bald." He had to lose all his hair, so. He said he was not even 4 when he was diagnosed, but he's been in remission for almost 2 years now. I should say official remission, because with his type of cancer, technically,
Level 6.
he was in remission before he even started chemo, which I know doesn't make sense. So let me explain. The way they told us like something about like
Potions.
he was in remission after his first chemo treatment or something, and but because of the fact that it was in his bone marrow and his spinal cord and so forth and so on, they wanted to make 100% sure that it was going to be gone and so forth. His spinal cord, he had cancer, he had lymphocytes inside his spine, like in his spinal
Alright, let's go.
So,
Yeah.
and that, that could have gone bad, real bad, real fast. So,
Yes.
he needed-
Let's go.
They just his oncology team wanted to make 100% sure that he it was gone and less likely chance of coming back. So 2.5 years of hell.
Every year that we it mean that it's less likely for it to come back?
For the first 2 years, he's had a higher chance, only slightly, for his cancer to come back for the first 2 years after official remission. But after that, there is there's a chance, yes, but he's considered in
Less
the,
likely?
it's not very likely. It's,
Okay, that's good.
yeah, it's not very likely. So,
Well, I believe God
Let's do this.
is great because
Now that I finally got a hold of myself.
he
These
does.
tutorials are so long.
But yeah, I'm back at my base on Lost Island right now. If y'all want to come over. So I was telling Star. I messaged her this morning.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to everyone. I researched the Dinopithecus boss fight, and
Yeah.
apparently there are bombs and flinging shit and fire traps and shit. So not only can your dinos die, but the player can too. Now I saw this on this video. This guy was walking the viewer through it, and
Alright, next one.
I took a look at the stats on these Rexes, and while it is Arc and there's always a chance of something messing up.
There's
Oh, shit,
Charlie.
packets. The stats that I'm trying to get my Rexes to
Yeah.
should more than suffice.
Alright.
Because this guy, his Rexes were like 35k HP, and I'm doing 100k
Got it.
HP. His Rexes were like 1500 stam, or 1500 melee, I apologize, and I'm doing 2000. So,
yeah. How much is this
the melee on this video, it was 1500 about. So, but the health was like 35,000 or something like that. I'd have to
Yeah,
rewatch
yeah.
the video or take a look at it again.
Yeah, I already did that.
I don't know what kind of saddles he was working with,
Alright, next is Shane.
but I do have a crafting character now. So my suggestion, and Star, you said that you have done a boss fight on Cluster.
Carrie, let's the boss fight. Which ones did we do? I think it was this thing I saw.
Okay.
Carrie. I know one was
Brood Mother, yeah.
I have no choice.
Yeah. Brood Mother is one.
Make
That's
me
probably
fight
the easiest. That's probably the easiest boss fight there is. I know for a damn well fact it's the easiest to prepare for because you need 3 artifacts and 3 tributes, and they're really not that hard to get. I mean, Titanoboa Venom, Sauropod, Vertebra, and I forget the third. I think it's Sarkos.
Alright, another one. Really? Come on.
See, the
There
problem
you
is
go.
this is a cluster. So the people that run the cluster can change the difficulty at random. Like they can literally hop on their computer on the Trotto and they can literally,
Got it.
while they're playing on Xbox without, supposedly without resetting the server, they can change the difficulty. So,
Yep.
that's the only thing. And I messaged you about Rag, and the only things I'm missing as far as tributes are like 9 RV
Alright.
Talon and 2 So Tentacle and Megalodon Teeth, and that's it.
Wait a minute. For red?
Yup.
let me look. I'm not enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
On Rag, right? Because you can't.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you can't transfer tributes. You can transfer artifacts, but you can't transfer tributes themselves.
Right.
So that's the same way as official, which I don't understand it, but
Yeah, I can, let me
all right.
check here. Not those major regs, right?
I can also tell you, and I do want to do this. There's actually, I went Megalania hunting today, and when I was, there's a cave I know of, and maybe one of you know about it. It's this big, massive cave. It's, to put it in, like, space-wise, it's like a tenth of the map.
Yeah.
Guesstimated, because I've never been through all of it. But there is, I saw, when I was down there, hey Reaper, when I was down there, I saw a single Deddy. And in that Deddy, there was over 130,000 element. And I mean, let me put it this way. There's a spot, I was talking to you about the temple. And
Alright, we gotta
this
do
temple has 335,000 element, more than that. And that's hard element. That's not shards, dust, or whatever. And so I claim that shit faster than you could say boo. But the problem is you have to wait 100. I still have to wait 100 days. This one Deddy box in this massive labyrinth cave. You only have to. We only have to wait 30 days.
I just won't use them.
So if we could go there together and find this thing, because 100,000 element, that's a lot of boss fights. That's a lot of dust. That's a lot of soap. You know, that's a lot of time. So
Lucy in
I figured
the sky
if we could-
with diamonds.
if we could team up at one point in the next 20 days, we could go there and we could see if we could find that Deddy box in this cave. And I might actually know a
Alright.
faster way to get there, but the biggest
I have
thing
to get trained.
is, you know, you're gonna need Rexes and a bunch of torches because
Yes.
it's complete darkness.
Yeah.
So it's complete darkness. So
You can do that.
What
Is
the
this on
heck?
red or-
no, yeah, this is
Yes.
on all this is on Rag. There is the castle by Viking Day. There is
I know
at the very bottom. I think I was explaining this last night or yesterday or whatever you want to call it. At the very bottom of this castle, like if you go inside, you kill all the bats and the spiders and the blah blah blah. At the very bottom of the cave, or at the very bottom of the castle, there's like these beer barrels, and there's a little bit of water, and then there's like this sort of like explosion
Now
doorway,
present
if you
yourself
will.
to the commander.
And through this doorway is this little pool of water. And if you go down this pool and you navigate through this little area, you come out in this massive labyrinth of a cave. And there are other ways. Okay. There are other ways into this cave.
I've been waiting for you.
I told you, we talked about the little secret entrance in Vikings Bay. There's that one, and then there's two others I actually found. Below the castle, there's that swamp.
I've been briefed
On the exterior, there's a cave in that area that leads to this massive cave. Then there's another entrance that I know about
Yeah.
on the north side cliff.
You've got bigger, I'll give you
So-
that. You need too much.
I mean, this place is massive, but the biggest thing is this is where megalanias are.
Everyone.
This is where
Naturally, so
there are some piranha, but it's very rare. But there's what's that one dino that falls asleep until you go to. There you go.
Dedicate yourself to your work, and I warn you, Jane.
There's a bunch of those.
Or terrifying.
But the good news is,
Keep your wits about you.
yeah, there's like 3 different artifacts on there. I think one of
Alright.
them's the hunter. But there, somewhere in the massive room is not massive artifact, but massive spatial room is somewhere there is a Dedi.
Okay.
And like I said, it has over 100,000 element in it, and the expire time is only 30 days. So,
I know how to craft items. I've played this game before.
no, what it is these people, like, okay, where you're at, do you have any Dedis? Dedicated storages? Alright, so let's say, no. Okay, well I do. Maybe not on this base, and I do not. But I have them pre-made. And what you so let's say you get off the server and you don't come on for a couple of months, like say 2 months or something like that. What it'll do is the game will automatically destroy your base. But then the stuff like the Dedi, and for a little while the vaults, and oh, I do have Dedi. I set it up today. But stuff like that, dedicated storages and a few vaults, so forth and so on, that stuff will stay there for a certain amount of time. And then there's a certain amount of, if you look at it like a vault, it says demolish in 48 days.
Yay!
Yeah, 48 days.
Received a Pokedex.
In 48 days, let's say I hop off and I don't come on in 49 days or whatever. That means anyone on this map can come to this location and grab whatever is in my vault. And it's not considered stealing because of the fact that you let whoever owns it, it's basically like it was abandoned.
Take care of a quest for me.
So it's, that's why Matt allows, they say it on every server when you go in, demolish allowed. So that means if I were to wait a little bit more than 48 days, this vault, someone could open it. Someone could demolish this vault and take whatever's inside.
Okay.
And it's the same thing with dedicated storages. The only difference is, what's the spawn time?
Let's see.
What's the demolish time on it?
So slow.
there's been plenty of times that, you know, people have said, oh, you're stealing my stuff, you're stealing my
Yeah.
stuff. And I'm like, I can't steal it if it's demolish allowed. You abandon it, and that's that.
Right.
So, and I've even had people try to report me for stealing and so forth and so on. And even the admins of the trading group say, you abandoned it. You did. One would assume you didn't want it, so it's not stealing. But the point is on the cluster, Deddies demolish after 240 days.
That's not a long time.
That is a long
Like
time,
Sean
yes.
Lucy.
But like I said, I built a base around these Deddies so that no one else can take it. And the only way that someone can add on the
All right.
timer is if the owners of the Deddies themselves, like someone from that tribe, can go in, will go over there and render in the Deddies. And at that point, what I do is I see if I can message them, and I'll be like, hey, you know, do you want your stuff back? Do you want your element back or whatever? And if they say yes, then I'll be like, okay, let me let you in. You can grab it, and then you can go. And that's what I always do. If I can't demolish it, if it renews, then what's the point of me keeping it?
Right.
So, but yeah, anyway, you know, so there's,
Alright.
so I have this one Deddy at this temple in the desert, and that one has over 340 element. 340,000.
Charlie.
340? Is it 340 or is it
And you.
330? Either way, it's a fuck
There
ton
we
of money.
go.
So, but that I have to wait 100 days for that. So, 100,000 element a month. To me,
That's a lot.
my fiance was like, you were serious about getting being patient for that element. Yeah, considering that I haven't done the math. Let me do the math now. Just out of curiosity. So take 330,000.
Alright, I'm good.
30,000 divided by 100. That is 3,300 element per day.
That's a lot of element.
That's enough to make
Yay.
the. Okay, let me put it this way. The most expensive single thing to make via tech is the skiff. It requires 168 element, and
Now I
that's
can
if
go
you don't
faster.
have exomech. If you have an exomech, that's if you have an exomech. Otherwise, it's 169. So, I'm sorry, I'm a big math person, so. That means I could build 19 skiffs a day.
That's a lot of shit.
So that's 19 skiffs a day. Even if it was just like 3 skiffs a day, I'd be okay with that. Because that's 450, over 450 elements.
You know you don't need more than one skip, right?
A lot.
Yes, I do understand that. My point is Jesus Christ.
Ah!
Bozo just killed my thing. Without Bozo.
Hey, Hero, what, boss battle was that with?
Yep.
I know the
Oh.
brood mother. Huh?
Alright,
I'm
let's
done
go.
with Bozo.
No, but I'm talking about being
Once
Like,
every night.
stop talking, woman.
Yeah.
You have done the red part a couple of times since we've had it. A couple long since. We did the volcano. We did the world boss of kicking one day. That we had.
Alright.
Yeah. I know.
We've done since never did
Every day. Okay.
Hirosaki, have you guys done all those boss fights on this cluster? I'm just asking what boss fights have you done on this cluster because I'm trying to figure out what.
I've done all my boss fights.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious because I'm trying to figure out what's a good, like what's good stats for boss fights on this cluster.
Alright. So Shades.
No. The only person I really know is Matt, and that's it. I don't really know anyone else.
Got it.
I could always ask Matt and see when.
But it also depends on the type of boss fight. I can give you like a John status if you want. I mean, I played all the stuff on the status.
I mean, I've done the at least one of the boss fights that we're mostly prepared for right now. I've done. Oh shit. I've done. We're talking about doing Dinopithecus. Like we have everything for Dinopithecus, and then some. And then we're talking about doing the Rag Dragon, and I don't have everything for that one, but I still need some more. I did forget. I do also need some Megalenia toxin for Rag, but I also need a little bit of Argitalon and Tuso Tentacle and pretty much all the artifacts. But consider Argavandus Talon for Rag.
There we go.
Yeah, Arch Advances.
Yep.
Got it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I call it large. That's good.
There's so many people that call it different things. Like, unofficial, it's shortened to Argy. Argy, Archie, something like that.
But then the one thing is like, I'm waiting for someone to see me out and tell me what I'm like. Like the next thing, something like that.
I just call them sharps because it's when you're typing it, it's just like it's so long to type in megalodons instead of shark.
As a girl, like a shark. They're my point.
There you go.
Okay.
All these.
Okay. We were talking about.
Got it.
Yeah.
Put a lot more work into it.
Yeah.
Just makes it so easy.
Got it.
Yep.
Alright.
There's one of my friends that showed me the ropes of Arc. Cause that, for 3 months I was just using a pick and hatchet. Collecting. But yeah, no. The biggest thing is this guy was like, he was one of the he was playing when it first came out, and he's like, yeah, try to have a what did he say that just it was try raising dinos without cryopods. I'm like, nope, fuck that shit. Try raising dinos. Try raising a Giga unofficial without a cryopod.
Son. Giga versus human. Ding, ding, ding.
Got it.
Oh, it wasn't. I thought it was still two weeks to raise a Giga.
No.
Okay.
No. It's either been hours to days because back then, I know like you would have to
It's still annoying. Like,
Alright, get out of there.
now it's pretty easy because all you got to do is have like a tech drop and raise it to 10%, but it still takes 2 weeks. And
Alright. We're gonna try to find Eevee.
so, all right. When do you guys want to? Okay. I'd go over there too, see if my Giga's healed. Because I got some Rexes. Daniel, do I have some Rexes over at the Sandcastle? Look in the crowd fridge. Okay. What about my Giga? Get out of the base and go up the stairs to the right. I think there's probably 2 left.
There we go.
Check to see what that all is. Alright. Leave that Giga alone because that thing needs to heal.
Actually, that won't help.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
Oh, still leave it alone because I gotta take it out some more. That's right, I gotta take my Pico out.
Got it.
Star, if you want to come out, if you want to come out to the desert,
Alright, I really need to catch this Eevee.
Daniel, do me a favor. Bring up the map and give me the chords. Do you remember how I taught you to do the chords? Exactly. So what's the chords, buddy? Just give general.
Oh, shoot.
I think like 70 by
70 by 80? Alright.
50 by 70.
Alright, so on Rag, and I don't have the map on me, but like there's this giant river in the desert, and if you follow that river,
Alright. Fight. Fight it.
if you follow that river down, eventually, or up, one of the two, eventually you will see this giant sort of ruined temple in the desert. It's made out of adobe. And That's where I'm built.
Look for a giga.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm out of Pokeballs. So I can't catch Eevee this time. Here was hoping I would be able to catch one, but I didn't find it.
Okay.
Star, look for a giga.
It's kind of hidden though, bud. The base is bigger than the giga.
Oh yeah.
Really? I don't have any more Pokeballs. I want to see my Pokemon.
I'm going over to Ragdollus.
Alright.
Me?
Yeah.
Just one.
Alright, there we go. And I
For
want to
now.
do some shopping. Pokeballs, 30.
Some people just don't want kids.
Alright.
I heard that. I hear that. See, I was. Some people call it blessed. Some people say it was I was cursed. But I started dating a woman that already had a kid, and I've known her for how long have we known each other? Jesus, 17 years.
Yeah.
Almost 17 years. And so we've known each other for 17 years. But she would we went to high school together, but she lived in California and I lived in like Florida at the time. So the relationship wouldn't work. So she got married. Had her son,
He
but
died.
he's not. What?
He died.
How did I die?
Raptor.
How?
Because you saw him on the bed.
How?
We were by the. Remember that one? We were right
The bed is broken. Look for a bed.
the bed.
Look. No. What I mean is, close the door. Keep that door closed. Look for a bed. Turn to the right. Go to the ball. Yep. The other one. There you go.
Alright,
Look for a bed.
almost there.
It should be.
And if there's not a bed, there, then what I want you to do is I want you to
Don't
try to
hear
make
it.
one.
Gotcha.
Okay, grab it and place it down.
There you go.
Got
Because
it.
otherwise I have to travel through the murder snow. And I'm not trying to do that even with
Alright.
the snow out because it's going to take forever. Alright.
Hello, you.
Oh shit, I got 107 days on this. Fuck me.
Thank you.
Hey, look,
Yep.
did you guys have bunk
Bunk
beds?
beds? No. No.
What brings some to you?
Actually, let me see if I have them pre-made. So I know I pre-made some, but here's the two mind wipes that I was looking for.
Alright, thank you.
Um,
Alright, don't know the... Yep, I'll report back to Lavington. Now that I have more Pokeballs, I'm gonna go find an Eevee. Oopsie.
Alright, let me double check. I know I have.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure I do have element. No, we don't have. The only place I have a replicator
Go.
at the moment is either Lost Island or Gen 2. I only have one. But
No, I don't think.
I'm bringing one over to you, okay? Do you have
Go.
incubator, not over here. But I do have it unlocked now. Let me see.
Go.
I got like 4
Oh, no.
I'm gonna bring you here.
Oh,
I got a lot of stuff. That's fine. Just, you know, I have it.
I'm not high enough level yet. Wait a minute, that can't be right. It says I'm not high enough level yet. It's not. Let me double check.
Alright.
Don't tell me I gotta physically go to Gen 2. I do. It's not a huge deal. I have a base over there anyway, but.
Do you,
So when you want an Eevee to show up, it doesn't.
A generator? Regular generator? Yes. No, not
Oh,
yet,
crap.
because I have
Dang
nothing I was gonna wait until we did a boss fight to utilize that.
I really didn't
So I
want to
can
do that.
do-
I wanted
so
to
I
try and
can-
catch it.
Put down stuff like tech troughs and you know,
I failed.
the teleporter and so forth and so on. But I have the Thyla claw, I have the sauropod vertebra, the Sarco skin, the Titanoboa venom, the Spinosaurus sail,
Alright.
and I need 7 more RG talons and 9 more Megalania toxin.
Got it. Alright, good work.
Okay. I mean, depending on where you guys are, where your guys' base is, you guys are probably closer to the cave that I was talking about than I am, because I'm all the way down by, like, if you go to directly at 70 by 70, you'll see this, like, ruined temple
Got it.
type thing. And that's where my base is. Or at least one of them. I have, like, a little 5 by 5 over by the castle near Viking Bay, where the beaver cave is. If you go to 70 by 70. Yep. If you go to 70 by 70. Excuse me. You'll see, I know that, Daniel, but it's actually 70 by 70. If you go to 70 by 70, you'll see like this ruined temple area, and that's where my base is. And then Hold on, there's the raptor. It's not alpha. Okay, so I can kill it. I can kill it.
Woohoo!
And there's a bunch of obsidian here too, so.
Did it?
Near the water.
Yeah.
Are you like right here?
There's a bridge that's pretty much complete. There's a small bridge and then there's a little bit taller bridge. And if you go, then there's an pretty decent sized island. And if you go to that little island, it's filled with not parasaurs, but I forget what the hell they're called. The Pararasium?
Pararacers.
The Pararacers? Thank you, Daniel. And then if you...
I see you. Land star.
Yep, I see you. This is my base, yes. And there's I should have said there's also a teleporter. But yeah, this is where my base is. And then if you come inside... Oh, Jesus Christ. I just fell in the water.
Any land star?
There's Sarkos, there's Cappies. Yeah, that bridge can be seen. Oh shit.
Ah!
My Giga just jumped in the water. Like, here, you want me to follow you? Okay.
Where are you, Star?
Okay. Give me a moment and...
I know where you are. I know where you are, Star. I'm coming. There you are.
So, I told you about the element. If you look right above where I am, you'll see the element I was talking about.
You're trading to the wrong person.
I gave it to him. Oh, and I have
Let's see.
there's that.
Thank you. Here,
You're welcome.
your dad.
Okay, so I know.
Thank you.
You make me want to have kids, man.
Daniel will do that to you. He'll fill your heart and he won't give it back.
There you go,
I
Dad.
tell everybody this.
You see that bag?
I'm
You see
telling you.
that bag? Right there?
Yeah.
That's for you.
So your children don't know how to see this.
Do it up.
And then look at
Yeah, let me grab my flyer. Let me close up. You got to keep this door closed so raptors don't keep that door. If you want to go somewhere, that's fine, buddy. But you gotta keep both the doors closed so that raptors don't get into the base and mess stuff up. Okay?
I'm helping her.
Gotcha.
Look for. There's a transmitter. It's right by the water.
I'm doing this for a certain
But there's
reason.
this little flat
I need
area.
to finish the Pokedex entry on Starly. So, there we go.
And there's another. I think there's somewhere in here. Let me see.
Is this you, Reno?
That's his son.
There you go.
Oh, hi.
That's little guy.
I didn't realize that was your son right there. All I saw was what I thought was you, Star, and then it came out
Come on. Let's see about this small.
Yeah, we're at your base now. Show you that you're actually very
Wait a minute.
Alright.
He's in the red mobile.
Whee! Goodbye. Ow.
alright.
Alright, where are you, Star?
Located like towards
Red
Red Ops.
Ops.
Big mountain across there.
Alright. We'll
Okay, I
receive
know
money
what
and
you're
stuff.
So across the water.
5,000. Not bad. Starly is completed.
Okay.
That's what I was attempting.
So head like northwest?
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm already on my first star.
I'm bringing them right here. Like my weapon skin.
Oh yeah, you can stand on your wyvern. You can stand on your wyvern as it, like, if you stand on your wyvern, not ride it, but just stand on it. And I do this all the time because I don't know. It just I like the way I look when I do it. But you can by using whistle commands, like go here, go here, go here. You can generally. It doesn't always work like that, but. Hello, there's a Carno right there. You can actually, without riding it, you can just stand on top of your wyvern, and it'll fly around. And
No.
generally, you won't fall.
I think I'm quite satisfying looking at it after all. It says outside of security courts, the security corps could actually
I mean, it's
do something so
Okay.
frightful as approach a Pokemon willingly. All the same, they must thank you for showing me the sweet Starly. Complete.
I hope your son isn't near the wedding
Alright,
front.
next.
don't go. Oh, I see what. Okay. I thought
Yeah.
you were talking about.
Here, you can have this one and my team. Yes.
I'm at the mountain behind that.
Oh, I see what you're saying now. You talking about in the snow biome? Okay. Okay. I'm completely.
Alright.
So you getting upset?
Hey, you. Apricorn Harvest. Sounds great.
I did it for the. I've always
Alright.
wanted to build in that spot, but it's always been taken unofficial. So at least on my server, and one person owns it, and then the same tribe owns like half the damn map.
Alright.
And I messaged them one day, and I'm
You're the one
like,
with the
"Hey, can I
lethal
get
problem."
that desert temple?" No. But
Alright, which one of these is large? 2.8 to 110.
I'm trying to look for y'all.
2.6 to 9.
I'm up to
Okay.
I'm on top of your son's
Alright, this one.
library.
We are at about 49.
Thank you. Look at them side by side. It's almost like the
Oh,
big
damn.
one's the little one's older sibling. Look how the tip of the little one's snout points up at when it looks at us. What a precious little thing.
Oh shit.
And this
Okay,
one's
so
big
I'm way out of the
flotation
way.
sac. There's something reassuring about how large it is, don't you think? Funny how these Pokemon of the same species can
Oh,
seem
I know
so
what you're
different
talking
depending
about.
on which one's bigger. Keep an eye on Pokemon sizes and when you're catching them too.
Yeah,
Thank you for the favor. I know survey quotes
when I went
it's no joke. Too
tribute
bad, I'll
hunting
be ready
earlier,
for you.
like, I went to Spino Valley,
Right.
got the 25 Spino sale, then I went to the, I'm gonna make you some parachutes. Uh-oh. That would mean I would have to teach you how to use it though too. Shit.
I know how to use it.
Do you know how to use parachutes?
Yep. Jump in the air and then you just activate it.
Close enough.
We're trying to keep them from getting.
Alright.
over here by
Keep
now.
it up.
I don't know exactly where he's at.
This is still on the number.
Did you,
No, he died.
Yeah, I died.
He did die.
I fell off.
okay.
He's used to it though. I put him through hell in a handbasket. Like, you know, there was that cave I was telling you about on Dead Island. I died like 15 times, and so I'm like, Daniel, I need you to be my guinea pig. I need you to lure all the dinos away from my body, my good body, so I can get my good stuff. And so he likes it, so he likes being cannon fodder or whatever you want to call it. So,
It's like,
Trying to keep the little guy from
yep.
okay. There's a decent amount of metal in obsidian over here. I see it though. This is cool. There's obsidian right near my base. Like I could just walk there easily.
getting- Yeah.
Up.
But it's not this much though. It's nowhere near this amount. It's nowhere near this amount, even with a magma.
Yeah, I mean, I legit cannot get, created this status amount of ways that I haven't just for the fact of making sure that I'm able to carry a lot. And, yeah, I don't even get halfway up the mountain.
That first void worm that you gave me, I got the carry capacity all the way up to like 18,000 pounds. And because I've always wanted to have a flyer that matches the carry capacity and also the speed of,
Yeah.
of a skiff. So
Oh yeah. That's one thing I
Alright.
definitely could. Wait.
I'll be waiting for you at the training grounds.
Alright.
Alright.
so all right.
Things will be good in this fight.
Archie Davis sounds right to me. I figured that's like the hero.
I believe in Lucy.
Do you need some RD talents, which there's some right here. Even though this one looks like a damn phoenix. I want this one. But I don't think I have the shocking strength arrow, so
I
Here.
mean, shocking.
Oh.
Time charge.
no, it's okay. It's beautiful though. It's like yellow and green.
Listen, I've had an epiphany. And that is, these See, I've got a partner on my area. We may not get along together perfectly, but we've got to work together to help him complete the Pokedex.
He's got an arch Davis, as I call them.
You have a Pokemon?
That he wants.
Yeah,
But
here's
he
my
has-
partner Pikachu.
Do you need drinks?
When we were attacked
I
by
still
the
have some of
Chiefs,
the,
I got too scared to think
some
straight
that
away,
you
and I couldn't handle
left
battling
over
as a
from what
team.
you gave me.
Ever since then, my
But
partner
right now I'm not
refuses to
worried.
listen to anything I
I'll-
tell him.
I'll get Argie's
And I'm
later.
being honest, I'm not sure how to order him or how to
Right
guide
now
him
I
in
wanna
battle.
get- I wanna get,
But when I saw how you and your Pokemon work together, please have a battle with us.
So what do you? So
Alright, here we go.
you guys just want to try the boss fight, and if we go through, if we get through it, great. If not, then we'll know for next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Fight!
Ah, son of a bitch.
Oh, so close.
Oh, stupid shit.
One more time, go.
Didn't go for that. I don't have all the tributes for Rag.
Okay, for a rat.
Yeah, but we have everything for. Yeah, we have everything for Lost. We have everything and more for Lost. So let's do that.
Alright.
Well, let me rephrase. We have the stuff like the tributes and the artifacts, but we don't have. I don't know if I have stuff like, you know, all the flak and, you know, the gas masks, and I know I have the medical books. That's not an issue, but, you know.
I got a gas mask. Never happened that week. I even ascended once. So let me get back over the lot, and we should be good on gas mask.
I know I have at least one blueprint for Ascendant Flak, but it's pants. That's the leggings or whatever the fuck you want to call them.
Yeah.
But that's the only one I. What the hell is that? That's a catfish. I thought that was a two-cell for a second. I'm like, ooh, cool.
I would not even try.
I'm gonna check out
Ah,
what there is.
allergies, man.
I'll check out the blueprints I have here. I doubt I have anything useful here.
So going back to Lost.
Yeah, because we're gonna do a boss fight.
I can't wait. I'm kind of really excited.
I just don't know if I have the stats. That's my biggest thing. Like that's the only thing that you know,
Goodbye.
that's the only thing that I'm kind of nervous about is. I mean, I have like 6-7 Rexes that have the health. It's more than enough health. I know that for a damn well fact. Unless they just made it as high difficulty as possible. But
Yeah.
I have 7 Rexes that have at least 100,000 HP. So, I mean, maybe we could do it with just those. I'm not
Everybody.
sure. But
I got Waylon was telling me I have
What?
I'll have you check out the Rex that you have.
Bring
okay.
it here. Bring it here. Good. Look at it.
Okay, if that's the case, that's what I have, and that should be good enough. There's no
Yeah.
promises to
I
that,
know what a backstrike is. Thank you very
but
much.
all right. I don't have
So
any.
we got, I believe it's 4 ready to. I'm right now in the process of getting 3 more.
Okay.
All right.
For any
this guy gives a tip on the dude I was watching. He was saying something about you can shoot the Xenopithecus king, but there's a downside to that or something. So let me refresh my memory real fast. This one. I would say no. I would say let's keep the stronger ones. Let's make sure we keep this, take the stronger ones because it's limited to 20 tames. So
Okay.
I think we should keep what we.
Oh, terrible.
There's our talent. Trying to see if there's. Okay, I don't see anything else, so that should be good now. Alright. Why you give me that? There's one fight. No, the only thing is this guy has a UD, and I don't, unless you guys have a UD. Okay. 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 Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's way more than enough. Way more than enough. Like, I kid you not, like, unofficial, 1,500 is standard for a rider Rex. Because there's riders, you know, self-explanatory, they're Rexes that you actually ride. And then there's roadies, or, well, a lot of people don't really differentiate, they just they just prep them for all riders, but the easier thing to do and the better thing to do, because you skip the stamina and you just put all your the points into health and melee, so you can get higher health and a little bit higher melee. But like 1,500 stamina is good. So. That might be a little low, but that might be a little low. What's the health on him though? It might be okay. Like I said, I have 7 Rexes that have, I think, 2,300 stamina. No, 3,000. I have to take a look at them. Hold on. Actually, I think I have one. This one almost has 4,000 stamina. So that's the base stamina. So, okay. So basically, it might be 3,000 base stamina. So the stamina is going to be okay. It's the melee, which I brought it up to 2,000. But at the same time, I mean, with over 100,000 health, I'd say it's going to be okay. You know, it's going to be a lot of give and take, basically. Okay.
Okay, maybe this way.
Okay. So So that one's good. That's basically what I have. That's basically what I have. But the biggest thing is, hold on. Let me pause this real fast. What's this health?
Alright.
There's no way. Oh, okay, that's why.
Got it. Alright. I think I'm going the right way now.
All right, yeah. This guy's doing this boss fight without even 30k health. It's 29.4k health. But again, this is unofficial. So, like I said, I think it's just going to be a better idea. Like we agreed, I think it's just going to be a good idea to just say the hell with it, do it, and then do the map or do the boss fight. See if we beat it, and if we don't beat it, then we know we have to get better stats. And the next time we try the boss fight, each Rex will have to have at least 100,000 health and 2,000 melee. And if that does not work, then I'll have to talk to Matt and see what stats are good for the boss fights. Because the only one that I'd be concerned with is the Island Dragon. Okay. I mean, why not? There's really nothing. I mean, as long as the health is 100,000, I can't foresee anything why you would need to put any more points into anything else other than health or melee for boss Rexes. Now, if you're using them for meat runs, then obviously wait, but maybe movement speed. But unofficial movement speed is a waste.
Yeah.
So.
Wonder this.
Which I don't really believe very much because
Yeah. Right.
so
My camera's going out of control.
The big,
That's a wild giga. No, thank you.
right.
That was
Give me 2 seconds, Charlie. You saw a wild giga and you ran towards it. You gonna do that again?
And you can't. It's on.
I saw that. It's 300? No, thank you. I'm good. I wouldn't even take on that high level Rex with my or Giga with my
Good.
Giga.
Everyone can evolve. That's great. Almost everyone.
Level 300 is also wild though. That's the only issue.
The only reason why I'm choosing War
Supposedly-
is because
supposedly
once
you can,
Beauregard or Beaufred starts
supposedly
evolving
there's
into
a,
Caspian, he's going to want to
like you can trap them.
Caspian and
A lot of
Sultan.
people will trap them, and then
One
they'll
of these
just,
wormholes
you know,
could
that's
turn
that's
into
how they
Caspian
came.
and Sultan.
My friend was like, my friend was like, Oh, come here. Come with me. I want to show you how to tame a gecko.
That's Cascade.
I don't like giggles. Alright, I'm gonna get...
Where is your body? And with the stuff that woman gave you, that star gave you, did you give it to Daddy before you?
Yes.
Okay.
It's still at, Brad. Alright,
That's
so
good.
I need... Yes, that desert area
Echo,
is really good
dismiss.
for keratin.
Dang,
shit.
all three are costumes.
I got
That
one.
sucks.
I know we need lots for that. We
Like,
went through it.
that's how I've gotten, like, I think in one run I got like
Right.
5,000
I need
Cementing case?
to go back
Mm-hmm.
to
and it's
camp.
like, okay, cool.
Well, good news. All those
You, I need to take out Pokemon.
Yeah.
Can't believe all three evolved into freaking Cascade, man. I was sure that one of them would evolve into a Silcoon, but I was wrong. So,
Okay.
alright, let's go.
So that's gonna be like 12 Rexes. Alright.
Alright. So after the Apricorns, my Pokemon. Alright, I need to find an Eevee. I really need to
As
find
far
an
as-
Eevee.
Let me put it this way, guys. If I were you guys, I would just get up the melee, and that way it'll be a little faster. Cause yeah, you can do what I'm doing right now and just take your snow owl and heal
Okay.
them.
It's gonna see me.
But
Go.
A, it takes a bit, and B, actually you got a point there. Yeah, it on work too.
Go. Is that a Silcoon? I think that was a Silcoon. It was a Silcoon. Okay, cool. So I don't need these worm poles anymore.
Okay.
Because I was able to catch a Silcoon. That.
And I'll have to try
Whatever
that
it
then
is, go into the
because
Pokeball
it's taking a while with the snow owl.
with another worm pole.
How many days?
Alright, let's get out of here. I can't find a
They're in my
Eevee,
cryo fridge. I'm looking. I'm
right
about
now.
to look right now.
Kind of sad. I was able to find one earlier.
Right here.
I just don't know what it is
I have.
differently.
No, you gave me a mating pair. If I need more, I can always. Yeah.
Really?
So let's see. I gotta remember how to do this because I haven't used it on forever.
Look at all these worm poles.
Let's see here.
There has to be an Eevee in here somewhere. Shane.
Hey, you're good.
Another worm pole.
We're as good as giggles.
Go.
And the wretches wouldn't be able to go on boss fights. That'd be too bad.
Oh.
Alright.
If you want to try, we could. The only downside to that would be, oh, sugar packets. Okay.
Wow.
Over here.
Then I got I got, then the others were just gonna raise up, have more babies, and if we have to do
I do.
they need it.
Let's do this one tonight.
Go Diva.
This one out. Hopefully there's a few levels in this one.
Water pulse.
I didn't even hit it, and it got angry at me.
Alright, I'm doing like different health levels. Like I have one that's like 45,000 health. So I'm just trying to see if that'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna be
Go.
Here you go. Yeah, make sure that make sure that the Rexes have saddles on them. Don't.
Oh, yeah.
That's.
They do.
That's.
Oh, shoot. Let me. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, you
I
get it.
was gonna look real quick and see what they.
Thank you.
Alright. And I'm even doing. Go ahead.
Anything else we need?
Possibly flat. Y'all don't need med brews because I got 50 of them. So depending on how many people are going to be coming to the boss fight, I have 10 each. Okay.
Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extended maps. Gas maps, 6 actually.
Okay.
So I'll write those.
Yes.
And I got ascended black gauntlets. Let me see what else I got.
This guy needs. I need food. This guy needs food. You don't need a shield. That's the only thing you don't need. That's part of the thing. Helmet, chest piece, gauntlets, pants, boots. Helmet, chest piece, gauntlets, boots, pants. That's it. Just the 5.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, come on.
Haha. Aqua Jet, let's go. Aqua Jet, let's go.
Come on, just one, 5,000. Riot should work. I think that depending on the arena, it might not be a good idea because the problem is oh, do you have tech canteens? Cold tech canteens.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. The problem is we need tech canteens because those are the only ones that'll make keep you
wake
cold,
up, come
cool
on.
you down a little bit. If we can get the tech canteens, then yes, I think that Riot would work.
Really?
You're still on rag, buddy? gonna get on Lost Island. We're about to do the boss fight. Well, we're setting up for it, so it might take a little bit.
Okay, I do have. Okay, so Black Lady,
Okay.
which I will give you and
Okay. I have a blueprint for that.
we do.
Somewhere, do I know where it is? No, I don't. But I know I have one somewhere, and I'm pretty sure it's here on Lost Island though. I'm pretty sure it's here on Lost Island.
I do have
Here.
Okay. Let me see if that blueprint. I'm pretty sure it's here on Lost Island. And if it's on Lost Island, it's here at this particular base because I don't have any other.
Go. Back off.
Aha! Found it. Okay.
Alright, catch
So, I do have I have the Ascendant of Black Leggings. And do you have Ascendant Armor 1056? Even pre-made?
I have
Okay.
Ascendant is for the one it's 439.
Okay.
For the other
Okay, yeah, we're not gonna use those. We're gonna use this blueprint if I have enough.
okay.
Oh Jesus.
I'm coming down.
So how many people are coming to this boss fight?
It was
5. All right. Okay. I might need metal ingot. Maybe. I know I do, but Daniel, it requires 777 metal ingots for one pair of leggings.
Well, there's like
There's 4,000 right there. There's like 6,000 right there. So that should be enough. Yeah, that'll be enough. Alright, so
on the first one, right?
Go. Aqua jet all the way.
Yes.
There we go.
Guys, nowhere near that.
I don't think I need metal ingot. I'll let you know. I don't think
Go.
I will though. I'm pretty sure I'll be good.
That
What's up?
one. First off power.
Dang.
You on the first one?
You know I am. Sorry about that, Star. Go ahead.
I just want to double check.
You know I'm not the first one to do this. Okay.
You know Daniel, he just wants to be a bug.
Yeah. I'll have to.
Alright, heal up. Alright.
Like, I didn't even notice this black got that high.
Wow.
Alright, so. Holy shit.
I mean, I know I caught a token, so I don't really need it, but look,
It's.
all these guys are
The
turning into
blueprint
cow
itself
kills.
is 1056. And And so I just created 5, and the highest I
There
got
it is.
is 1194. So if you all don't mind, I'd like to give that one to Daniel, my son,
Yeah.
if that's all right. And then Dank, since Dank hasn't done a boss fight period, I'll give him. Actually, no, the highest I have is 1227. So I'll give that one to Daniel, my son, and then Dank, the 1194. That's yours.
I'm right here, Daddy.
All right, here, buddy. Let me give you your flat leggings. I think I found this in a cave. The blueprint. I'll have to go blueprint later, but so I have. That'd be good. That'd be really cool. Like even just like a good like high like 600, but blueprint. That would be good.
Goodbye, kid.
Oh,
Let me give you exact chords. Just let me get some comments real fast. Because I'm here, so. Alright,
Okay.
so exact chords are 43 by 28. Yeah,
Bingo.
that's the only issue. That's one of the reasons why we want to do a boss fight. At least that's one of the reasons why I want to, and that way, you know, I can put a public teleporter down, and you guys can too. Now,
Booga booga.
as far as the element, do you guys want to split it,
Yoink.
or I
Dorn,
mean, I'm okay with
There you
splitting
go,
it
Prosperity.
if you guys want to split it.
Jose,
Yeah.
There's one more.
Okay.
I know, the only thing that sucks about it though, the fact it feels like you don't give enough, and it feels like it goes without saying, even 100 hours. I had bought an element shard, and I got that 100 hours, and it only made about 100,
Yeah.
and that's
Got it.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. But I mean, what I did was I went on to Gen 2, and I have a base on Gen 2 as well, just for element, you know. And Matt taught
where do you
me
get element
in space. It's
Got it.
Gen 2 is a great map, but it's
Yeah.
also it's not really well thought out, because space, it changes every 24 hours. And the biggest thing is it'll go from sulfur to, you know, oil, or oil to crystal or whatever. But there's these little blue, they look like little blue crystals, and it'll be riddled all over the meteors, I'll put it. And you get shards from that. And so what you do is when you get the shard, whether you get shards or hard element or whatever you get, there's even a one space area that's just dust. That's all you'll get is dust. But
Alright.
you don't get that much. You get like,
That's good.
I think it's 100 per stack, maybe 200 per
Alright, I
stack,
don't need this
or
anymore.
per
Give back to the
tile,
professor.
I guess you would
Or
call
not
it.
to the professor,
But what I did
Duder.
was I had
the
like
duder with the stuff.
I had like
and the thing
30,000
and stuff.
shards. So Matt taught me how to turn that. He made it so that you could turn the shards or the hard element into soap, and then you take the soap and you transfer it to another map. That way, the element is transferable. And one soap equals 100 shards or one element.
That's not it. It's only a troublemaker.
So,
Getting
I
the
mean, I have
with the crap
396 soaps at this base on Lost Island right now. And then
That's
on
what
top
you're
of
here
that,
for,
I have
Daniel.
52
Drive
elements.
that interloper from its place. I'll ensure you're ready for battle.
Well,
Thank you.
But as far as, but it's,
Alright. I believe in my Pokemon. We can do this. Yep.
the best way to do it, and it's really tedious because you have to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. Like the first 3 days, I was waiting for, I was waiting for element nodes in space. But then I finally got one, and literally that's all I did. I went there. I built a base in space, and I can literally see what's out in space from inside my base. Now it's not done, but I can literally see what's out in space from my base. And
Quick attack.
so, and I did that on purpose so that, if I needed element or whatever, I could just see what's out there, because normally you could tell what's out there just by looking at the different certain cues, basically. So, like if it's a bright yellow and there's looks like little pools, it's probably sulfur or ambergris.
Alright, finish this off.
But so that's literally all I did, and I got my son on, and I said, Daniel, we got to get all this element as much as we can, as fast as we can. And so we took 5 picks each, and that's all we did, just got element. And I got like 30,000 shards and like maybe 600-700 hard element, and then I turned a lot of it into soap. So you can't do that on official though. Matt did it. Matt had to mess with the settings a little bit, but the point is, I mean, I think that's how. I don't know if you saw that Deddy with that bunch of element that was at my base, but
yeah.
I think that's how they transferred all of it. Like, that's a lot of fucking boss fights. That's like the highest amount you can get is 440 element per one boss fight. And they kind of nerfed it to where, again, this is unofficial, I don't know anything about clusters, but they nerfed it to the point where you could only do it once a week for that amount of element.
Alright, I gotta put these
Meaning-
Pokemon back in there.
If you do it,
Gosh, here.
if you do the boss fight once, you'll get 440 element. But then,
Yeah.
if you do it again within a week, you get half that, so that's 220. So there were people that were only running boss fights once a week, and if you didn't get it in that week, then that was on you. So, but I don't know, again, I don't know if that's the same case here, but when I first started, it didn't matter how many times you did the boss fight.
There
You
you
could do
go.
the boss fight 20 times and you'd get 440 elements.
Right.
So, and I think it was a little bit before Lost Island came out, they changed it. And they're like,
Alright,
you want to
just
do
got to
the
next
boss fight, you
star
got
on
to do
my
it. If you need like
Like a boss.
900 element, you need to do it, like 4 times. So, but still, I mean, depending on which boss fight, like if you know what you're doing,
Have you all heard the
you should
grave
be
news?
okay.
The frenzied cleaver from
So,
rumors that
alright,
ended up
let me
mauling
see.
some of our galaxy
I-
folks who went out to investigate it this morning.
I think. Okay. Oh shit, these are Rexes.
You need tech boxes? So is that you on a wyvern?
No.
Who is he?
Wait, Ninetales is considered blue?
Oh.
That looks
It's
more
her son.
tan or yellow to me.
Really?
Must have, yeah.
What's that?
Hi.
Yeah.
Hey, Wolf.
The next
Oh,
day.
okay.
I don't know that.
Well, thanks for the metal ingot. Dad, we just got like 4,000 more metal ingot.
Okay, cool.
You want it?
Go ahead and put it in the
Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end it here.
These are all the ones that I just went through and they're not high enough. I think. No.
There you go, prosperity. There you go, prosperity.
No.
Alright.
Okay. So these go in the non-boss ridge. All these go in the non-boss ridge. Let's see. Is there any of them? I think I've already done this before.
Alright, if you like it, hit that
Yeah,
like
that's
button.
7,200.
Please comment, hit that bell icon when you subscribe, and I'll see you all on the flip side. Bye!